Hello foam friends, Gerard Shifting Lens, and today I'm going to structure this single sheet. I'm going to try and make this sheet look more interesting by applying different kind of textures, but it will all be within this one sheet, and I will try to get structure in a way that it looks like there are more layers within this one layer of foam. This is a video about some of the techniques. I will not texture the whole sheet. I will around this opening. It's a window which I cut out with my scalpel knife. You may have seen one of the previous videos where I used this knife. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Anyway, now we're going to structure this sheet, and the idea is that I will try and add stone, wood and plaster, and I hope we will get a result that looks a bit like this. Okay, so let's start. And first of all, what do we need? So I have my sheet of foam, and very important, I have my blunt, I have a sharp pencil, I might use my scalpel knife, and maybe a ruler, not sure. So let's start. I will start with my sharp pencil, and since this is a window, it needs a frame, and I think it will need a wooden frame. So let's draw some lines. Okay, and maybe we have a beam over here. Not sure why, but we have a wooden beam over here. So nothing is prepared, it's all on the fly, but here we have some lines. And now I want to try and make these. Because this is wood, I would like to get this wood more to the front. So let's try this. For this I will be using my sharper pencil, and as you can see, these lines are also drawn with this sharper pencil. And I will place my pencil very flat on the surface and then push along the lines I already drew. So as you can see, I am pressing down along all these lines very lightly, maybe 1 millimeter or 1/24th of an inch deep. So but the whole idea about it is that behind it is that you now see that this window frame is start to pop up, and the beams alongside the edge, they are all popping out of the foam, which is fun. So this is a technique where I can actually flatten the foam or deepen the foam, and you don't have to deepen the whole area, you just have to go along the lines. But for this, keep your pencil as flat as possible. I am still working on depth. I'm not working on structure, just on depth. So now let's say this could be plaster, and this could be stone. But if this is stone, I don't want to go any deeper. But if this is plaster, I'm thinking out loud, guys. This is plaster, so that's nice. But the plaster is old, so some parts fallen off, like here. And here as well. Okay, so if this is plaster, and here the plaster is gone, behind the plaster there are stones, right? Okay, let's make that happen. And here as well. That looks nice. So for now, that's okay. Now we have to apply structure, and let's start with, well, let's start with the wood. These are deeper, these are, we do it again. So I have made some different, areas, deeper, less deep. So actually we have 3 layers here: stone, plaster, wood. Now let's start with the wood. I take a sharp pencil, I still have my sharp pencil, and I simply start scratching. You could use a plastic or metal wire brush to do this, but be careful. Only use it in one direction, otherwise the foam could possibly tear. But I do it with this sharp pencil. This pencil is not extremely sharp. The more sharp it is, the finer the lines, but I like this. It's exaggerated texture, and color in the end also adds a lot. So I just want to have the illusion, or give people the illusion, that we are building in wood here. So okay, let's finish this quickly. Okay, let's make some. Now it's a 4-part frame, and as you can see, I'm going a little bit from left to right and from right to left, and okay, we're getting there. Nice, happy little lines. There we are. If this would be a very long beam, then you might want to make it even more interesting by adding a connection. Like, for instance, this shape. So now we have a beam with an end, and here we have a new beam. So actually now this whole area consists out of 2 pieces of wood, which enables me to go different directions to make it again more interesting. And oh yeah, here we have this little eye. Okay, so now we have the wood. If I place a window in here, then I see the lines, I see the side as well. So if I want to try and make it as good as possible, I also should add some structure at the inside. Now this I'm doing very, very quickly because it's only a little test piece to show. But it's important that if you work with thicker sheets and you have to work around the corner, don't forget to do the inside as well, because if you forget it at some point and you paint it, then you will notice it. So, okay, that's about the wood. Let's go for the stones. Now we can, this is natural stone. I will add bricks here. So let's try and make some natural stones. Try to work fast. You see there are organic round stones. Again, just a small part. Don't have to go for the whole sheet. Smaller ones, bigger ones, whatever you like. The larger the stones, the faster you work. Let's texture them right away, straight away. So I have my blunt pencil and I will scribble into the stones a little bit of texture. And there you are. Stones are going to look more interesting now. It doesn't matter what kind of texture you apply. Try more or less apply the same kind of scribbling technique in each stone. That looks the best. There you are. This is plaster. So plaster is more like moving your pencil in a more or less in the same direction, keeping it flat, and the sharp line should push a bit into the sharp point should push a bit into the foam, like it's being the plaster was set up by some guy who always did the same movement, so you see it back in the structure. And since it's old and some pieces are tear off, fell down, we have some cracks in it as well. So okay, that's nice. So finally, so we have already stone plaster, but just because it's fun, let's to make this part more or less, yeah, that I like. These are bricks, large bricks, very large bricks, but that's okay. Now this, I just decided to go a little bit deeper with this one. And again, these are bricks. In a way, I'm just trying to fool the eyes, give you the idea that you are working with a lot of layers, but it's all the same sheet of foam I'm working in. So here we have some bricks, and these are larger stones. And I think just to give them a different kind of structure also means that it justifies to give them also a different kind of coloring. So these could be, they are quite smooth now, so these could be, for instance, marble, and this could be normal bricks. Oops. Again, I'm going through all the cracks, so it gets a bit more visible. And there you go. So here we have a little wall piece with different types of structures, all made by two, with the help of two pencils, sharp and blunt, and working in layers in one sheet. So this is the way I do it, and well, so here you have it. Texturing in one sheet of foam, different kind of textures, only using a blunt and a sharp pencil. I hope it made sense. I hope it's something you liked. I only would say, please try it out. And if you don't mind, I will now prepare for the next video. So hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching and see you next time.